Imagine a country long embroiled in conflict, now standing on the brink of financial success. This country is Afghanistan. In recent times, Afghanistan has found itself at the center of a whirlwind of global events, each contributing to a surprising economic shift. The United States, after 2 decades of military presence, made a strategic decision to withdraw its troops. This move sparked a cascade of changes, the most significant being the resurgence of the Taliban. Once a formidable force isolated by international sanctions, the Taliban is now at the helm, steering Afghanistan into a new era. Parallel to the US withdrawal, another global player began to make its mark in Afghanistan. China, a powerhouse of economic growth, started showing increased interest in the region. This was not without reason. Afghanistan's rich natural resources present a lucrative opportunity, an opportunity China was quick to seize. While the Taliban's rise stirred global concern, it also brought about a surprising turn of events. Afghanistan, under the Taliban, began to show signs of financial growth. This was unexpected, to say the least. A country long considered economically unstable due to ongoing conflicts was now showing potential for financial success. But the story doesn't end there. A new threat emerged on the horizon. ISIS-K, a terrorist group, started targeting Chinese interests in Afghanistan. This new development has added another layer of complexity to the unfolding narrative. The situation in Afghanistan is a tapestry of interwoven threads, each representing a different player and a different interest. It's a story of conflict and resurgence, of withdrawal and engagement, of threats and opportunities. But most surprisingly, it's a story of economic potential. So how did Afghanistan, under the Taliban, find itself in this surprising position of financial growth? Let's delve into this intriguing journey. The year is 2021. The Taliban takes control and things start to change. A wave of uncertainty swept across Afghanistan as the Taliban assumed power. But amidst the turmoil, the seeds of an unexpected economic transformation were being sown. The Taliban's initial efforts were concentrated on stabilizing the nation's economy. The swiftness and determination were key as they tackled the economic fallout of the regime change. They aimed to establish a sense of normalcy, a foundation upon which they could build. This involved restoring basic services, ensuring the availability of essential goods, and maintaining a semblance of stability in the face of uncertainty. But the Taliban didn't stop at mere stabilization. They were aware that for Afghanistan to prosper, they needed more. They needed to attract foreign investment, and so they began reaching out to international partners, presenting Afghanistan as a land of untapped opportunities. They showcased the nation's vast mineral wealth, its strategic location for trade, and its potential for growth. These efforts were not without challenges, but the Taliban's resolve to transform Afghanistan's economic landscape remained unshaken. One of the critical aspects of this economic transformation was harnessing the country's natural resources. Afghanistan is rich in minerals like lithium, gold, and iron ore. The Taliban understood the potential of these resources and made efforts to exploit them, aiming to fuel the country's economic growth and provide a source of revenue. The Taliban's approach was multifaceted. They focused on creating an environment conducive to business, attracting foreign investment, and making the most of the country's natural resources. Their strategies were ambitious, their goals far-reaching. This was just the start of an economic transformation that few could have predicted. As we delve deeper into this unexpected journey to financial success, we will see how the Taliban's actions reshaped Afghanistan's economy and led to a rise few could have anticipated. Stay tuned as we continue to unravel this intriguing tale. Fast forward to 2023, and Afghanistan is on an economic upswing. This journey, however, was not an overnight miracle. It was a systematic and strategic exploitation of opportunities that laid the groundwork for this economic resurgence. One of the pivotal factors that contributed to this upturn was foreign investment. Among various international players, China emerged as a significant contributor. Despite the risks and the volatile political situation, China saw potential in Afghanistan, a potential that was buried deep beneath the surface, quite literally. Afghanistan's untapped natural resources became a goldmine for its economy. Rich in minerals like lithium, gold, and rare earth elements, the country had a lot to offer. These resources, once overlooked, were now being mined and put to use, not just to build the nation's infrastructure, but also to fuel the global demand for these precious materials. The strategic geographical location of Afghanistan also played a critical role in its financial success. Acting as a gateway between the East and the West, it capitalized on its position by developing robust trade routes and fostering economic partnerships with neighboring countries. The government's focus on improving infrastructure also contributed to this economic rise. Investments were made in critical sectors like education, healthcare, and transportation. This not only improved the quality of life for the Afghan people, but also created an environment conducive to business and economic growth. Moreover, the Taliban regime worked on revamping the agricultural sector, which was once the backbone of the Afghan economy. Efforts were made to modernize farming techniques and improve irrigation systems, leading to a significant increase in agricultural output. All these factors, combined with a strong focus on self-reliance and a determined leadership, set Afghanistan on a path to financial success. Despite the challenges and the skepticism, Afghanistan showed the world that it was capable of turning its fate around. What seemed like a mountainous task was being conquered step by step. With this financial success, Afghanistan's economic landscape started to change. The crumbled, war-torn image of the country began to morph into a more promising and prosperous one. The winds of change brought with them new opportunities, and the seeds of development started to sprout in the Afghan soil. Infrastructure, often the spine of a country's economic development, started to show signs of improvement. Roads, bridges, and buildings, once the harbingers of destruction and reminders of a violent past, started to transform into symbols of growth and progress. They connected remote regions to bustling cities, fostering trade and commerce, and in turn, fortifying the country's economic backbone. The ripple effect of this financial success was felt in job creation as well. The rise of various industries under the Taliban regime opened up a plethora of opportunities for Afghan citizens. From mining to agriculture, from retail to technology, job opportunities sprouted in every corner of the country, helping to alleviate the unemployment crisis that had long plagued Afghanistan. But this economic success was not just about numbers and figures. It was about improving the standard of living of the Afghan people. The fruits of this economic success started to reach the dining tables of Afghan households. The country, once synonymous with poverty and destitution, started to show signs of prosperity. However, this journey was not without its challenges. Despite the improvements, the road to economic stability is still steep and filled with hurdles. The threat of insurgent attacks, political instability, and the challenge of rebuilding a country from the ashes of war are still realities that Afghanistan grapples with. Yet, amidst these challenges, the country's economic transformation stands as a testament to the resilience and resourcefulness of the Afghan people and their leaders. It's a story that continues to unfold, a story that carries with it the hopes and dreams of millions of Afghans. Despite the hurdles, the economic transformation of Afghanistan is a story of resilience and resourcefulness. Afghanistan's journey to financial success under the Taliban is a narrative filled with unexpected twists and turns. We've navigated through this intriguing tale together, uncovering the factors that have contributed to this unexpected economic rise. Let's take a moment to reflect on the significant points we've discussed. We started with the turn of events in Afghanistan, a nation with a tumultuous past, and how these events set the stage for the economic upswing. We delved into the beginning of this economic rise, exploring the catalysts and key players that pushed Afghanistan onto this new trajectory. We then embarked on understanding the path to financial success. This journey was not a straightforward one. It was peppered with challenges and opportunities, strategic decisions and bold gambles, all of which played a crucial role in shaping the new economic reality of Afghanistan. This new reality, as we've discovered, is a complex tapestry woven with threads of economic policies, international relations, and resource management. The Taliban regime, despite the controversy surrounding it, has managed to steer the nation towards financial stability, a feat that has caught the world's attention. Understanding these economic shifts and their global implications is of paramount importance. It helps us to comprehend the nuances of international economics and politics, and how they intertwine to shape the destiny of nations. As we conclude this journey, let's remember that the world of economics is ever evolving, filled with intriguing tales and lessons to learn. This is just one story among many, and there are countless more waiting to be told. To stay updated on more such insightful journeys, don't forget to subscribe to the Ignite Panda channel, because here we ignite the curiosity within you.